Ah, yes. 2017, Trump's first year as president. Wildfires all over the globe. The New England Patriots mounted the largest comeback in Super Bowl history to beat the Atlanta Falcons in overtime after trailing by 25 points in the third quarter. Honestly, I had to Google what happened in 2017. I don't remember shit. I was too busy being depressed in college for my first year. It was not a good time for me. Although there were really cool games and consoles that came out in 2017, like the Wii U's sexy younger sister, the Nintendo Switch finally made its appearance. Breath of the Wild literally thrived off the player's creativity, and it shifted the idea of what defines handheld graphics and playability. Hundreds of hours of content in the palms of your hands. And those hundreds of hours were soon shattered, and, well, speedrunners blew their loads all over it with their sub 30-minute completions, but whatever, it's still an amazing game. 2017 also brought us nostalgic remasters and reboots of amazing games that needed revival anyways. Crash Bandicoot's Insane Trilogy and the fan-made Sonic Mania, and insanely awesome, and I was so happy to finally see them come back. 2017 was also the birth year of Horizon Zero Dawn, fucking robot dinosaurs and explosions, and a breathtaking scenery. Fuck, this year was so good to us. Nier Automata, Mario Kart, The Surge, Farming Simulator, Hellblade, Knack 2, Cuphead, Hollow Knight, and Fortnite also came out, but I mean, whatever. Basically, if you were dropping a game in 2017, you were fucked if you didn't exceed expectations. Action-packed, kick-ass, immersive novels were released that shattered the ceilings of what gamers expected of this new generation of video games. Breath of the Wild, you could just launch yourself into the skies while riding on a tree like you're surfing in the clouds. Fortnite, you could, I don't know, build a base and gun down opponents or something, fucking be super cringe. Cuphead, though? Reviving 2D platformers in a way that had everyone excited. But let's be honest, we all played this because of that IGN review. You know the one. The embarrassing one. You know, where that really big gaming journalism company lets somebody who doesn't know how to play video games review a video game. Yeah. Well, today, I'm reviewing a video game, and I know how to play video games, and I'm pretty much the best at every single one I ever play. In 2017, Piranha Bytes dropped a game called Elex. Most likely you haven't heard of this game, and it's mainly because mainstream gaming was kicked in the nuts by a content overload, and it just sank to the bottom of a list of hundreds of amazing games. Piranha Bytes also developed games like Gothic and the Ryzen series. I honestly don't know much about them. These games were all fantasy role-playing games or something like that I'm assuming revolved around diplomacy and character creation. You know what? I honestly own all of them. I own every single one of them, and it was just because they were all in a bundle with Elex. But the way that THQ published Elex made this game seem like it was supposed to establish dominance and just bukkake on the faces of the other Piranha Byte games and leave them to themselves to clean up the mess. And one of the main reasons I played it was just because it looks so unique. Look at that. Look at this. Look. Ooh. The scenery looks really good for a 2017 game. Ooh. You run your hand on the car, you slice things, and then you go in the jetpack and then you shoot magic and you shoot beams of laser light and you gotta dodge these rug thingies and you get a jetpack and there's Vikings. The way Elex was marketed to bewilder me, to swindle me, to hoodwink me, this game was... These trailers were designed specifically to target me. They just wanted me to buy this game, download it, and then make a review. Just everything I enjoy was shown to me in a minute 34, and I was hooked. So what did I expect? Everything that was offered in the trailer was delivered. I had high hopes for this game, and I was excited to see that everything that I saw was actually implemented. Yet, it was executed poorly. This game is very story-driven, and you're supposed to feel a connection with the characters, and thousands of lines of dialogue are put into this game, and you're supposed to be able to interact and choose the right ones, that way other characters like you, and maybe some will hate you, but I got so bored. Just unbelievably bored. I felt like I was making zero progress throughout the first 12 hours of the game. And it's truly a bummer to feel like all that time was for nothing, and I wanted to enjoy it really bad. I wanted to find a diamond in the rough. But the amount of work that they put into the dialogue, I respect it. I just don't need it. Having to listen to characters talk for 10 minutes at a time is so boring, especially when it's just a dull interaction between you and one NPC where you're just clicking one voice line after another. And maybe you get some sort of rise or some sort of reaction from the NPC, but to be honest, it's all monotone. And there's no emotion behind any of the characters, and I suppose that could play into the lore. But I'm not going to dive too far into the lore. The combat in this game is broken, clunky, and just a nuisance. I wanted to play some sort of Dark Souls open world game, and I was not given that. The combo system is just inadequate. The skill system is atrocious, and it doesn't make any sense, and you have to spend hours and hours for nothing. And for the first 6 hours, you're going to get one shot by every single monster you fight. You cross a character threshold when you join a faction, yet it still isn't enough. For the first 15 hours, I would say 80% of the monsters you fight are going to kill you. So it feels like I have to run away from every battle, and that's just not fun. That takes away a lot of the excitement, and sometimes it's intense when rocks are being thrown at you by a giant ogre, but it doesn't really make me want to keep playing. Interacting with the environment is highly upscaled. Sure, you get characters to like you based on what you say in dialogue situations, but other than that, there's really not much. For the cornucopia of content that Elex supplies, it's full of mush. It's bland, it's boring, it's unsalted grits. I wish so much that I could have just had a blast playing this, but I complained more than anything. And I wanted to get through the story, but the story is so boring. Even though the concept of it is pretty brilliant. And the scenery, something about it is so beautiful. The creativity and time that they put into the scenery had to have been thousands of hours collectively, but still, it's not enough to make the game great. Thousands of hours of dialogue is in there too, yet they couldn't make the gameplay fun. It doesn't matter what the frosting looks like. If the cake is shit, I don't want to eat it, man. So if you play Elex, this is pretty much what you're gonna get. Okay, maybe we can finally get a fucking kill. I have my bow.
Be ready.
Health, I should be fine. I've hit him 3 times and I've done a nut hair of damage. Are you shitting me? Okay. Preview 1, bring it. Okay. Holy shit. Okay, I'm good. Never mind, I killed it. Okay, I'm just gonna fly up here and holy fuck. Alright, we're doing okay. I wish I could craft health potions, but they're too expensive to fucking craft and I can barely find them in any shops. Just gonna keep sniping. Holy shit, that went right through me. Oh, fucking finally. Do you have anything good to say? Hello?
Stay alert out there.
Alright, thanks, sir. What about you? You got anything important to say?
No, not now.
Okay. Hey man. What are you doing? I need to go to a doctor for that one. Your stream's breaking up a little bit, bro. Come on, you gotta be done. You done? Oh no? Dog. Oh, jeez. Put it away first. Jesus Christ. Okay. Go mind your own business. Alright. Oh, an ogre. Oh.